Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my top 5 best starter weapons within Fallout 3. During the beginning of your adventures into the wasteland, you will come across a variety of different weapons, some of which are better than others and can help you get started shortly after leaving the vault. As always, there are timestamps in the description if you wish to skip to a particular weapon, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 5. The Combat Knife. The combat knife is a very common weapon found primarily on enemies such as raiders, especially during the early part of the game. Heading to areas such as Springvale School and the Super Duper Mart will yield you a high chance to grab a knife for yourself. As well as on enemies, you can also find this weapon out in the wasteland in randomised areas, as well as buy it from most weapon and general goods merchants. The knife deals 7 points of damage as well as 13 points of critical hit damage. The knife also has a ×3 crit chance multiplier, giving it a high chance of dealing critical hits. The knife also deals a higher amount of damage than the baseball bat you can leave the vault with and attacks faster, making it a more effective weapon. Combined with its fast attack speed, being able to deal 3 attacks per second, it is a viable weapon against early enemies such as mole rats and insects. The weapon is also useful against low level raiders and useful for conserving ammunition you might not want to use. Number 4. The 10mm pistol. The pistol is given to you at the start of the game when escaping the vault, and you can find a large pile of ammunition just before leaving the vault. This weapon, like the previous weapon, is abundant in the game, very easily found while exploring on NPCs such as raiders, and uses the very common 10mm ammo. You can also buy the pistol from most vendors from the very start of the game. The pistol deals 9 points of both normal and critical hit damage and can deal 6 attacks per second. The weapon's fire rate and high accuracy make it a decent weapon that can take you from the start to mid game with ease. As long as you keep the condition high, it is a very reliable weapon. The weapon also has a low AP cost, making it a good weapon for VATs and for targeting headshots as well. Number 3. The Assault Rifle. This rifle can be rarer to find at the start of the game, with you most likely finding it on NPCs such as Raiders or Talon Company, or buying it from vendors across the wasteland. This weapon is a solid early to mid game weapon and can be useful for most enemies. The weapon deals 8 points of both normal and critical hit damage and deals 8 attacks per second. The weapon deals a moderate amount of damage, and with its spray and pray type of gunplay is able to dispatch groups of enemies that you'll encounter at the start of the game, such as raiders and insects such as mole rats, mongrels and ants. The weapon does however degrade very quickly, forcing you to continuously repair the weapon. Furthermore, the weapon is not suitable for VATs due to its spread and fire rate. You will most likely end up missing most of your shots, and you will be better off using a weapon normally. Finally, the weapon has a crit chance multiplier of 0.13, making it less likely to score critical hits with the weapon, and you might be better off with other weapons for a VATS build. Number 2. The Laser Pistol. This pistol can be a little rarer to find at the start of the game, including some vendors such as Moira at Craterside Supply, but you will have a better chance of finding one in various locations. Heading to locations such as the Super Duper Mart or proceeding to the GNR Plaza will give you a guaranteed pistol to use. The pistol deals 12 points of both normal and critical hit damage and can deal 6 attacks per second. The weapon's fire rate, low spread, high accuracy and little to no recoil make it an effective weapon to use. The weapon becomes even more effective, especially for those that wish to spec into the energy weapons skill. The energy cell ammo type is also a little rarer at the start of the game, but as you progress they will become more common as you go. The top spot at number 1 is the hunting rifle. You will most likely find this rifle when meeting the Brotherhood of Steel for the first time and looting them off the corpses of super mutants that you encounter on your way to the GNR Plaza. The hunting rifle is precise at medium to long range, making it ideal for picking off enemies from a distance before they can get close. This is especially useful in VATs for headshots. The weapon deals 25 points of both normal and critical hit damage and has a very low spread, making it very accurate to use. The weapon also uses the .32 caliber ammo, which is relatively common. You'll find this ammo type on raiders, in shops and scattered throughout the wasteland, making it easy to keep your hunting rifle stocked. Overall, the weapon is a very solid choice with high damage output, high accuracy, common ammo type and can carry you from beginning to mid-late game. And there we have my top 5 picks for the best starter weapons you can use in Fallout 3. I hope you find this video helpful, and as always, thank you for watching.